learners, this is Khushbu Agarwal. Welcome to KCC Learners Point. Today we are going to learn next concept of national income, that is final goods and intermediate goods. So guys, let's see what is final goods and what is intermediate goods. Final goods, you can see that it is categorized into two parts, consumer goods and capital goods. So basically first we have to learn what is final goods and then we will learn about intermediate goods. Final goods are those goods which are ready to use. It means we don't have add any kind of value in those goods. Like if we say that a milk is purchased by a consumer for the household purpose, then it will consider as a final good. As like if we say that a bakery maker is consume sugar, then it will consider as a final good. So final good are those goods which are ready for consumption and no further addition is included. So guys, further we can see that consumer goods are further classified into four types: durable goods, semi-durable goods, non-durable goods and services. Durable goods are those goods which can be used for long time, like furniture, computer, land, etc. It means you can use over the years or more than 1 year. So next is semi-durable goods. Semi-durable goods are those goods which are neither for long term and not for short term. These are those goods which can be used for 6 months to 12 months. Like we can say that crockery, shoes, clothes. These are the example of semi-durable goods. So after some period of time, it is perished or maybe finished. So here you can example it for shoes, clothes, crockery, etc. Next is non-durable goods. Non-durable goods are those goods which are used for very short period of time. It means for 1 day or maybe for a 1 week, not more than that. It means you can only use that good for once and after that they will finished, like bread, butter, milk, etc. And services are those consumer goods which can be consumed by the consumers for satisfying their wants, like teacher service, doctor services, lawyer services, etc. So services can't be seen, it is not seen. It means it is intangible. They can be only feel. And capital goods are those goods which are considered as final goods, but they used by the producer for their final consumption. It means let's understand this by an example. If a tailor purchases a sewing machine and he is sewing the clothes for reselling it, then the sewing machine will be considered as a final good and also capital good. So capital good and consumer goods, these two are the parts of final goods. So if we summarize final good, then we can say that they are ready for use, no value is to be added in final goods, and they derive the demand for producer as well as consumer. And next, they are the part of national income. It means it is included while calculating national income and domestic income. So, final goods are those goods which are ready for use. No value is to be added in final goods. They derive the demand for producer as well as consumer. It is included while calculating national income and domestic income. And last, they have crossed the production boundary. So final good can be summarized in these things. Consumer goods, capital goods. Consumer goods is further classified into 4 parts: durable, semi-durable, non-durable and services. Durable goods are those goods which can be used for long time. Semi-durable goods are those goods which can be used for 6 months to 12 months, and non-durable goods may be used for 1 day to 1 week. And services are those which can't be seen, only be felt. And capital goods are those goods which are used by the producer and for their production. And if we summarize it by the points, then we can say that they are ready for use. No value is to be added in final goods. They derive the demand for producer as well as the consumer, and it is included while calculating national income and domestic income. They have crossed the production boundary. So it's the concept of final good. After that, we'll see that what is intermediate goods. So let's learn about intermediate goods. What is intermediate goods? The word itself says that intermediate. It means the medium of goods. Intermediate goods are those goods which are not ready for use. It means they do not have crossed the production boundary and they are not ready for use. It is used for further production or maybe resale purpose. So we can understand these goods by the points. First, they are not ready for use. They do not have crossed the production boundary. They are meant to be for resale purpose. Next, these goods are not included in calculation of national income and domestic income, and they do not derive the demand. For example, we can say that if a milk is purchased by the dairy shop, then it will be considered as an intermediate good, because the dairy shop will be sell the milk to the consumer. As like if we can say that intermediate goods are not for final consumption. So, intermediate goods can be only used for creating final goods. Intermediate goods cannot be included in calculation of national income. They are the part of national income, and the value of intermediate goods are already included in final goods. So, if we add the value of intermediate goods in the national income, then it will consider as a double counting. So, that's why we do not include intermediate goods value in national income. So, I hope that this concept is clear to all of you. So, thank you learners, and thanks for watching my video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Keep learning.